Shade Blade 57. Let's play. Hey guys, Shade Blade 57 here. We're back from a Fallout New Vegas. When we left off, we were doing the quest with this guy to try to get a weapon I really wanted, and I got sort of confused in it, and now I realized I've been doing it wrong. So if I want the weapon, I need to go up here, hack this terminal. Good guess. Okay. Now, we need to go all the way back because I realized I could have just done that the entire time. Like, literally, this is just... me doing those quests for him was just dumb. And actually, if I would have kept doing the quest for him, I wouldn't have gotten the weapon, so yeah, it's kind of dumb. However, now that I've remembered slash just looked up what I need to do quickly. Well, I didn't like look up a full walkthrough. It's just like, who do I need to talk to? I think you're Boyd, are you not? Yes.
You're back. That may be the worst kept secret on the base. I'd be more surprised if you... But if you have proof, you're the envy of every MP stationed.
Okay.
Little bastard. I'm sure some of those find their way into the hand... Alright, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna... Pretty impressive work there. But for helping me nail this guy... Here. It's not contraband, but I confiscated it from Contreras last week. Because he was being smarmy and I was sick of his bull...
There you go. There we go, we got it. This machine. Our new weapon. How repaired is it? Full repaired. Nice. This thing's a beast. It's also an M1 Grant. But actually on the side of it, you can kind of see writing, but it's not like too prevalent. On the side of it, it reads, this machine kills commies. I don't like that. I do prefer, like, what a friend of mine would refer to it, the inscription as, instead of what it actually says, is this machine kills Deathclaws, because this thing, it fires the 308, and it's got a decent amount of power, so it'll actually rip through Deathclaw pretty quick. But back to business, we got what we wanted from there. Oh, right, yes, there we go. Alright, yeah, we needed to go in from the strip. At some point, I do need to take out Mr. House. And I'm pretty sure I have the science skill now to do it.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
I get the feeling that I move so slowly. Yeah. Also, one thing, I probably will only go for half an hour recording sessions due to, you know, computer overheating. So, yeah. After about a half hour, that's where I'll stop and then, like, let my computer cool for a bit, then go back and do another half hour type deal. I still want to record lots, as much as I can. Hell, I want to get this game done and 4 before I end up, leaving, having to go on the hiatus I talked about in my All Good Things update.
buddies at McCarran will find the asshole that destroyed our monorail.
Uh-huh. But yeah, so I want to get as much as I can done, and you know, having stuff get frozen and losing recording isn't an ideal way of doing that.
It's good to have a friend of the NCR here.
Yeah.
I hope you've returned with good news. Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that would be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. We
Okay.
can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready... It's good to have a friend of the NCR.
Yeah.
So I did. As you may have... We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. I'm inclined to agree, but it's a slum with NCR citizens in it. And as such, violence is something of a way of life there. But there's been a disturbing rise in the... More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is
Okay.
an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best. Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find something. I'm sure something will turn up. If you think you found something but are unsure, report back, and it may be tough to find a way to completely throw off suspicion. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the Kings, including our friend Pacer, and report to the leader of their gang. He's Caucasian.
Yeah.
The Kings are a bunch of young hoodlums who aren't inclined to listen to anyone except him. Get him on your...
Okay.
Go and talk to the king. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't like... The king might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. When it's done, one way or the other, report...
Oh, yeah, I forgot I leveled up. I guess we gotta go talk to the king. Let's give a pair to 60. Let's get guns up a bit more. Let's get it to 80. We really gotta up our energy weapons though. We'll do shoot to 75. So we're starting to run into energy weapons and use them more and more. Good on strength. So that's good. I really don't need to do intense training again. So actually let's take a minute and actually look at this stuff. No. Don't care about reloading benches really. 25% faster reload's not a bad thing. Bloody Mess would be a decent one. More caps would also be a good one. I don't care about VATS accuracy. Toughness.